Happy New Year, everybody. We're here to make gnocchis at the Jurosics. Should take about 3 hours to make enough gnocchis for 12 to 16 people, somewhere in there. And we'll see how we do.
You can start out with about 5 pounds of potatoes. About 3 potatoes is a pound. And 1 pound of potatoes is enough for about 3 or 4 people. So we're making obviously a lot of gnocchis. We'll also be using quite a few eggs. Usually about 1/4 of a cup or about 1.5 eggs or 2 eggs per pound of potatoes, but it's kind of tricky, you got to work that out. So you want to boil your potatoes for about 45 to 50 minutes, but you don't want them overdone mushy, you just want them cooked. Okay, now that your potatoes are fully cooked, you want to rice them. Ricing your potatoes with this thing, a potato ricer. I do this with one hand. So you do that with all of those. So I'll get right back with you. Okay, all the potatoes are riced. It's a little longer than you might think. Now you got to cool them down, because if you try to mix egg into that, egg will actually cook. So you have to get those cool down. So we're going to dump them on this board. Let them cool down for a little bit, and then we'll put them back in there. Okay, so we're waiting for our potatoes to cool down. Still a little warm.
So we're getting there. Potatoes are riced. It takes about hour and a half to get that done, besides peeling them, boiling, and ricing, and then letting them dry. Not dry, but letting them come back down to warm temperature so it doesn't cook the eggs when you mix the egg in. So next step is we're going to let them cool down for a little bit more, and then we're going to put them back in the big bowl, and then we'll start getting into some serious gnocchi making with the eggs and the flour, and trying to get a feel for rolling those babies out. So I'll get back with you in a minute.
So it's gotten a little busier here in the last couple minutes. Paulette is here, her new haircut. Jenny's starting to make sauce. Andrew is pouring a drink.
Typical.
Periodic. So we're getting close. We're going to start making gnocchis in about, let's say, 10-15 minutes.
A glass of wine. Then you wait 12 hours for the girls to make a sauce that takes 3. Then
trying to net
you boil some potatoes.
northern pike.
Then you have Dirk drop some schematics.
I had my iPad ready. I was serious. I was like, we are putting this on YouTube. I'm not kidding. It's going to get 1 million views.
I got this. Okay, it's time to get started.
Why doesn't someone...
Okay, first thing you need to do is divide up these potatoes into about fifths. So right about like that.
You want you to drink it?
Okay, so that's about a fifth.
What we
Right about there.
How is retirement so far?
About a fifth right there.
hey Ed,
Measurements are very, very important. Okay, first thing is 1/5 of 5 pounds. So you got like a pound of potatoes. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to crack 1 egg. And you want that to be about 1/4 of a cup of egg, which is probably about right. Okay, then you want to mix this baby up.
allow bell ring. They allow
Where's Robert? Working or sleeping?
Salvation Army.
Not feeling very good.
Yeah, your hair looks good short.
Because it's a
Does it feel different?
no one will solicit
Does it feel different?
in front of
I'm a long hair kind of guy.
They
But
would
that's not,
Okay.
I mean, that, don't take it the wrong way, that's not short. You know what I mean? It's
not
not,
like
see a
short.
girl
no.
We're not talking about
You're not going to see
I like long hair on women.
Perfect. Now, what you're going to do
Short.
is
If you
you're
want
going
to
to
go
take
short, sorry.
Didn't you
I
know?
like,
about a half a cup of flour.
Walmart.
About a half
you
a
have
cup.
more hair on your head right now than I've had in 39 years.
About a half a cup of flour. Okay, so you're going to add the egg to
Doctors.
the potato first and then knead in the flour.
You ever saw
Okay, so we'll sprinkle this baby in like just nice and easy, like that.
James' daughter? If you do, remember,
Okay, then we want to add about a quarter
it worked there for in there. It's
cup of flour once you get the egg
you can't price that per item.
mixed into the potato.
Because we got a union.
You don't want to over mix it.
But I just saying,
I like yours.
Okay, that's
I know
a,
Lewis's, it's been quiet.
it's a good start. Okay,
and I
now you want to mix in about a quarter of a cup of flour. Kind of, just lightly. I mean, you don't want to put too much. Okay, now you gotta knead that, and I gotta get the feel of it here, so hold on a second.
They just need to keep their weed
As much
at all
flour
times.
to get a
All times.
consistency
People
that's
just
not
fly
sticky,
with their mouth.
but doughy.
Not sticky, doughy consistency.
So there you go. Now you want to set that baby aside
Somebody in
for a little bit.
keep
So
their
it's
weeds.
supple.
To kill the husband that.
Yep.
That is
Okay.
cool. one.
Right?
We're gonna make
I know, that's what my stuff.
3 of
I know,
those.
that's
Is
why
there
we're
a pot
laughing.
here yet?
Yeah, just like the movie.
Oh, too funny.
All right.
Got it.
Okay, what's going on now?
Right now,
We're making meatballs.
we have raisins in our meatballs. That's the Italian way. Can't have meatballs without raisins in them. That gives it a sweet flavor. It cuts the bitterness when it's in the sauce.
What kind of meat do you have in there?
I have ground beef, lean ground beef. I have Progresso breadcrumbs, eggs, raisins, a little milk.
And then after we meatballs, then where do they go?
Well, we pan fry them, and after that, we drop it into the sauce.
Into the sauce, which is right now cooking with pork chops in there, carrots, all kinds of stuff cooking away. That's going to be our gnocchi sauce. All right, meatballs and gnocchis. All right.
All right, we're videoing. We're rolling gnocchi.
Can we get the next one there?
Just saying.
John and Dave are rolling gnocchi.
Don't leave out details.
See how touchy and feathery that is?
Okay, everybody, we are making gnocchi. First thing, a swallow of good red wine.
I'm gonna call up the troops.
And then here, not yet, we're making a
Stuck
film.
to the table.
Okay, first thing you do is you take the dough that has been highly controversial and put a little bit of flour on there. And rolling it out is kind of a tricky thing. If it rolls easy, it's too firm. If it's difficult to roll, it's pretty good. So barely put a light pressure on it, work on the inside out. Roll that out to be about the size of your pinky.
What if they're just job to open up an It's the best. What if it's like
It's
Kelsey's?
kind of difficult to roll. You're gonna feel that. Very, very, very light pressure. Very, very soft. And then you just chop that baby up in about half-inch, 1-inch half-inch, 1-inch strips. Throw in the pile. Okay. After you chop up the gnocchis, of which they're all chopped up now. Then you boil them. How long do you boil them?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
What's the
Rolling,
hint of time?
boiling water. 3 minutes. Then you cover them with sauce.
And cheese.
A little Parmesan cheese. Sausage. Meatballs. I don't know where the meatballs are.
They're in the oven.
Meatballs are in the oven. It does take a little bit of a trick to figure out your dough and cooking time. It took us what, two, three shots at it?
2, 3. Third one
A
we
little
had
extra
it.
flour and a little extra time with the boiling. I think we got it figured out. Bella, how are they?
Perfect. They're just
Perfect.
absolutely perfect.
All right. So there you have it, our Jurassic gnocchis. It only took us 6.5 hours.